welcome to another Winamac hockey video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to change the wheels on your roller blades. This will include removing the bearings, putting it all back together, so you get your nice fresh wheels. Let's get into it. Alrighty guys, let's crack on with this. First off, we're going to need a hex or Allen wrench to take off the bolts that hold in our wheels. There's a shaft going through the center, so we're just going to loosen each and every one of these tension screws and we'll go from there. Alright, in some skates there's going to be different styles of axles that you may have. There might be axles that come together and have two Allen screws on either side, so you may need two Allen bolts. Mine just have a nut on the side that's countersunk into the chassis of my rollerblade here, so I only need one hex head. But after you take all of your shafts out, your wheels are just going to pull out. Alright, next up is to take the bearings out of the wheels. Alright, so to get these bearings out of these wheels, I am going to use a flathead screwdriver. It's just a regular flathead screwdriver. And this isn't hard at all. So most people are going to try to take the screwdriver and put it through and push your bearing out from the other side. Now, there's a spacer in between here that doesn't allow you to quite get on the other side of that bearing. So, how are we going to do that? Well, I'm going to show you a nice little cool trick. So all we're going to do is we're going to take the screwdriver, put it underneath just the first bearing, and we're just going to pry up. Just pry up. And then we're going to turn the wheel and pry up a little more. Now just do this very carefully. We don't want to put too much pressure on our bearing. And as you're spinning and prying, you're going to see your bearing starting to work up. And eventually, just pop right out. There is a spacer in between. Make sure you do not lose that spacer. Some wheels may not have this spacer. Mine do. Then we're just going to flip the wheel over and do the exact same thing. And it's just that easy to get your bearings out. I'm going to do the rest of these and we'll get right back to it. Alright, now that we got our bearings out, we are going to install our new bearings into our new wheels. Grab the wheels here. Here they are. Nice shiny new wheels. So, to put the bearings back in the wheels, it's just going to be pushing the bearings into the wheels. It's going to be hard. Your fingers might hurt doing this, but the way I do it, you just set your bearing in there. Put your thumb on top of the bearing. Use the palm of your hand to push on your thumb. And they just slide in there. You want to make sure that the top of them is flush. Then just flip it over. Make sure you don't forget your spacer. Make sure you put your spacer in there. Then you're just going to take your other bearing and put your other bearing on. Give her a good push. And she's on. Alright, now that we got our new bearings into our new wheels, now we can just go ahead and put our wheels right back onto our rollerblade. Now, it is completely up to you if on some wheels there's lettering or logos on the outside of the wheel. If you want that facing out, go ahead and put that on the outside of your skate. If you don't want it facing out, just put it towards the inside. But it's just as simple as putting your wheels in as they were taken out. Put your wheel in. Put your shaft in. Your axle. On mine, there's a nut on the other side. And just tighten it up. Now, when you're putting the wheels in, don't tighten them down all the way when you put them in. Wait till the very, very end to tighten them all down. Tightening them down now can make it harder to get the other wheels in your chassis. Alright, now that we got all of our wheels in, we're going to tighten all of them up. Now, your axles should have thread locker on them, so you don't need to tighten them down insane. They just need to be snug. That allows your wheels to roll on the roller bearings nice and free. Alright, and just like that, we have brand new wheels in our rollerblades. Alright guys, as you can see, it is not too hard to change the wheels on your rollerblade. It just takes a couple of tools, a little bit of time. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below if you want to see anything else on a how-to video. We sure do love doing these. We love doing all of our hockey content, whether it be ice hockey, street hockey, NHL content. We love doing it all. We love hearing from you guys. Make sure to stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.